It's Tazitis, and we are back with another episode of Dragoncraft. Now, I just want to explain some things to you guys. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move because it's not very interesting standing there. I have been trying to record some episodes, and they have not been working out as well as things. The audio's been going out, the stuff's been going out, everything else and all. And stuff like that. Anyway, they've got. I've also not been feeling very well, so I'm sorry. Everything else, I've not been feeling very well at all. Anyway, we're back to Dragoncraft, we're back to Minecraft and everything else and all. And as I said before and everything else and all, I tried my best to get, in the last episodes and everything, I tried my best to get a fortress. Could not get the fortress. I looked all around, I used all the tactics and everything else, and could not get any fortress and everything else. The fortress that I did get, unfortunately, it was a bust. If it had some trunks, but unfortunately, it was a bust. So unfortunately, I could not. Basically, I didn't get really anything out of it. I got the warts. That's about the only thing I got out of there. But I got the gold piece, and I got some silver, and I think I got maybe 4 eyes of ender out of all that chest and stuff in there, everything. But I did not get any diamonds, did not get anything. Also, the fortress, I looked around the fortress. I did it without, as soon as the cameras was off, I did it, I circled around to make sure I could get to the staircase with the creative mode. Then I turned off the creative mode and tried my best not to die, and I went through all the levels and everything else to make sure I got all the chests and everything else and all. There was no blazes and everything else, and unfortunately for potions and everything else, I needed the blazons. So I tried to look for another fortress, and I could not find it. I just kept spawning back to the same place. It was a circle. Kept spawning back to the same place. So I had to do something extreme. So unfortunately, I went around the whole thing, could not find the fortress, and I had to do something really extreme. The thing I decided to do extreme was everything, and this is part of the episodes that I recorded and didn't get recorded, unfortunately, and everything else and all. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Don't you dare. Gonna get you. Swing. Ow. You are not gonna do it. The frick, damn. Okay, what the frick, I can't see. And now I'm dead. Okay. Frig. Anyway, let's get back in here again. Anyway. The extremest thing that I did is I decided I couldn't find any fortress. It was the extremest thing that I did. I decided I couldn't find a fortress and everything, and I really went and everything. This is part of the episodes I didn't get recorded and everything because they decided they weren't going to record, and it's part of the ones that decided it wasn't going to record with audio. My microphone or something broke. So that episode is going to come out. Unfortunately, it's going to come out and it's not going to have any volume to it and everything else. But basically what I did is I took spawners and everything else and all. I went into creative mode. I took 3 spawners and I put them on certain areas and everything else and all, and I put blazes inside them. Then on the other side I took 3 more spawners and everything else and all, and I took withered skeletons and I put on either side of it. So we got the withers on one side. So basically I'm done with the creative mode. I'm not going to go in the creative mode anymore. From now on it's just going to be this. Got everything we need from now on. We're going in the settings for creative mode and then turning it to creative mode and then doing that all together. We're cutting that cold turkey. And we're now going to just do it all in survival. So now whatever happens, and I only got less than a week before I change Kindles and my progress gets deleted. So, don't you freaking dang gum. Oh, were you kidding me? My bridge. And you getting nerfed. Also, I managed to find a couple of these little things managed to get. I think they're called creams or whatever and all. They're creams. Anyway, we gotta go up these staircases and everything else and all. We gotta go to the spawn area and everything else and all. We gotta go to the spawn area. Get up there, you little pain in the butt. Gotta go up here and everything. Gotta go to the spawn area up here, around here and everything. I don't know why, but these pigmen are just randomly trying to kill me for some reason. Also, the warthogs are randomly spawning and killing me too. So anyway, we gotta go up here. This little brick kind of the last enema, the last scene. I don't know why, but anyway, over here we have the withered skeletons. You can see the withered skeletons are spawning, and over here we have the blazes, which just set me on fire. And now I gotta try to kill them, and we've been killing them as best I can, getting as many of them as I can. But I'm also like going with the stuff like that and everything else. Anyway, basically that's what's been happening, and as you can see, it's glitching. Anyway. basically that's what's been happening, and that's what's been going on. I've tried my best to get as many as I can, and I've been working on this for at least a day or two, and I did manage to get at least 5. I managed to get 5 in the short time I did, and I managed to get 5 another time, and I managed to break them up and make blaziken powder. And the blaziken powder is right over here. So basically it went from, I had 5 to 10, I broke them down, and I made basically 20 blaziken powders, and I used one on the machine. Also, in the entire time I killed the weathered skeletons, this was all I managed to get. I only managed to get, out of all, and I killed hundreds of them, only managed to get 1. However, 1 is all I need to get to the Underworld, so I do have a weathering skull thing. So apparently if I wear that in the Nether, it's supposed to help me out or something else like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but at least we got the weathering skull, and at least we got all these blaziken rods. So I got 5 blaziken rods plus the blaziken powder. So now, in the next episode, I need to do some research, but in the next episode, I will be doing the potions. So the next episode will probably be the potions one. Now, another thing I did, and I did this in survival and everything else, and I have to tell you guys this, because the other episode got deleted. I've been taking these berry bushes and I've been planting them all over the place. I have to get rid of some of them and things. But I've been planting these berry bushes all over the place so that they hit the spawns. They hit all the monsters that spawn and everything else and all. And get this. Get this. Unfortunately, they keep hitting me, so that's a problem. All my sheep have disappeared except for the pink one, so unfortunately I'm going to have to respawn the sheep. But I did manage to get this. I got this in creative, but I didn't care because I looked all around the map for it and I could not figure out how to get it. So I got a little panda and I managed to get some bamboo. So that's probably that was one of the last things I did with the thing. We got my horse, we got our horse here, got the chickens, and we got all this and everything over here. And eventually, stop hitting the thing. And eventually, I think we got a bee over here. Eventually a bee did fly and it did come over here, so that's good. And we did manage to put our house together. However, this horse barn, got it all built, did not use creative mode for this, used the other one, that's why it took so long. So this whole area is now going to be filled. Gonna put like a gate right here and everything else and all, plus thing, and I'm gonna put all the horses in here. So the next few times we're going to be putting horses in here and then spawning them. I thought about putting some llamas in there as well, and as you can see, I also been working on the lake, and finally I did this in survival. I did not do this in creative. It just took me a lot longer to do it in survival because I had to keep breaking it down. And it took me forever to find the quartz, but I did manage to find that in the Nether with the whole thing, quartz thing. I managed to put it together. But we finally got the fountain. We finally got a simple version of a fountain, a heart fountain. So that's awesome. And I even took the little iron that I had because I have a lot. I managed to put the iron and everything here and do that. And I managed to take these things from the Nether and managed to get them out. So it took a long time, but I managed to get. Oh crap! Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. Please tell me I'm not stuck. Anyway, managed to get the fountain, so we're getting it all together. So the next few things I want to do, especially now that we're back in survival and doing this stuff and everything, I want to be able to travel and be able to get out of here and everything else, be able to look at some new stuff. I also want to get to a new village, get to that village. The only thing we're missing right now is a cat. I'm hoping we can get a cat. We don't need a cat, just like we didn't need the panda, but eventually I was like, I'm gonna get it. But anyway, I'd really like a cat to keep the creepers at bay because I don't like how they keep blowing our area. I want to get some horses and put them in the barn and start breeding them so that we have a whole army of horses. I also want to, in the next, oh wait, I forgot. In the next one next to it, I forgot there's a house next to it. I left this area open right here. I don't think that's a safe idea, but I just kind of wanted to give it like a little area. But right here, I've already started to take the dogs as a doghouse. We got Jeff, we got the no name right here that somebody needs name in the comments. We got Red, and we got Puddles. Oh crap. This is why I probably should need to cover that up at least with some fences, because this is ridiculous. Anyway, would you get out of here? Get out. Bad manners. Don't come in when you're not invited. Anyway. I'm gonna feed you. And Jeffy, I'm gonna feed you. Gonna have a puppy. Sit. You sit. The reason I want to have a lot of dogs is because these are going to come with me in another world, if we can make it in another world. Puddles and Red are kind of uncle and nephew, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to feed them because I feel like it's bad if I don't feed them. And then eventually we're going to take, let's see how much time we're going to take. We got enough time. We got enough time. I'm going to take the dogs in my house and I'm going to put them in the barn. I'm going to put them inside the dog shed because I want them, I kind of want to keep them inside with me in case something happens to do. As you can see, we've also been collecting a lot of materials. This is all stuff I've gotten from Nether. This is the bum blocks, and this is all the quartz I got, what's left of it that I didn't use for the fountain and stuff. I got the magna blocks, the magna cream. Don't know what that's for. I'm assuming it has to do with potions. I also got this netherite scrap. I don't know what that's for, but I'm going to put it inside with me for now. Or maybe I'll just put it in here. Also, nether brick and ancient debris, because I hear you can use those to make more weapons and stuff. And that's something I was also looking for in Minecraft, in the netherworld. I was looking for in the netherworld and didn't find much of it, so got a lot of sugar cane. Don't even need that much sugar cane. Here's what's left of the brick. Let's see what I need. Oh yeah, I needed this. We're going to take and fix this up, and then we're going to put the dogs inside, and then that should be a good summary. Look, we need another one right now. Okay, come on, stop us. I'm not even near these bushes and they're hurting me. Anyway, let's try to get these dogs into the thing. Dottie, I kind of want to keep her with me, so she is going to hear. This is a boy that did not think. This is Peaches, she's our dog, and this is Wolfie. She's basically the husband. He's basically the husband. Gonna get some rotten flesh. Come on, you guys. There you are. What's the ding? Just go out the window. Get the Let's try to go this way. I really hope these bushes don't hurt the dogs. Okay, apparently it doesn't hurt the dogs. Just gonna swing their heads and just shove it right in there. Kind of missed our target a little bit there. Good dogs. Good Wolfie and good Peach. And good boy. Ah, that's not right, but okay. Oh God, hey little one. You need to sit down. little one. You need to sit down so you don't get hurt. And you need to sit down because you're trying to be a runaway. Okay, you need to fix up and close out this area and block it all in so the dogs can't leave and so something can't get in. And I think that'll be all.